okay? But before we get into that, I want to talk about tonight's message. Tonight's message is called the Belt of Truth. If you don't know, the armor of God is in Ephesians 6. That's what we're going to be talking about. And so tonight's message is called Belt of Truth. But before we get into that too far, we want to back up and talk a little bit about what we talked about last week, in case you weren't here. If you don't know, Paul is in prison writing to the church of Ephesus in Ephesians, okay? Hence Ephesians, church of Ephesus, yeah? And so he's writing to the churches. He's encouraging believers. He's talking to them. But more importantly, he's talking to us as Christians today. And so now we talked last week how Paul uses imagery in Ephesians 6. A lot of people don't like, because it's that of a soldier in God's army. And so people don't like this. Why? Because we talked last week about it. That refers and kind of makes me believe that there's a fight. There is. And so we talked about this last week. Whether you like it or not, there is a fight going on right now between good and evil, between God and the enemy. And honestly, it's over me and it's over you. But when I was writing this, God gave me a great analogy to use, because there are some people who will refuse to choose a side. That way they can, one day when they get to the pearly gates, their plan is to go, well, God, I wasn't involved. I didn't choose the devil. I didn't choose evil. And that's going to be their defense. And so let me use the analogy of a football team for a moment. The greatest football team is when the Philadelphia Eagles, now I'm an Eagles fan, okay? I watch the game with my brothers. I root for them. And here's the thing, though. When they won the Super Bowl last year, why didn't I get a ring? Why didn't I get a $300,000 ring with the wings that fold out of the helmet and covered in diamonds? Because I wasn't on the team. But did you know that the people in the front office, the trainers, the coaches, the players, everybody like that, they got a ring? Well, what the heck? That's not fair. Why didn't I get a ring? I love them. I was for them. But I wasn't actively involved. I wasn't participating. See, this is how it is with God. People want to say, well, I love Jesus. I love love. You know, love is love. And everybody's welcome in the kingdom of God. And, okay, yeah, but you weren't participating. And then you want to get to heaven one day and go, Jesus, where's my ring? And he goes, you weren't on the team.